It's Friday, man. Tomorrow, Saturday, game day. We play Valladolid. Now, Valladolid is last in the league. They are getting relegated. So, this is pretty much a free win. If we lose this game, we don't deserve to win the league. I'm not going to lie. If we lose this game, everyone who starts, because, obviously, we have a very tough schedule ahead of us. We have El Clásico coming up. We have the second leg in the San Siro versus Inter. You feel what I'm saying? And we're facing some injuries. We're trying to get Lewa and Balde back, but I don't know how that's looking. Koundé's out. You know what I mean? So it's a very important stretch. Towards the end of the season. Season literally ends this month. So there's a lot of importance coming up, and yeah, man. We got some rotations coming up. So we pretty much got a free win. If these guys can't get it done, they gotta go. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So this is our predicted lineup. It might be even something different because I don't think we need Ferron to play at all. Ferron's are kind of our striker right now because Lewa is injured. So he's kind of our number one dude right now. I'm excited to see my boy Hector Fort finally get some real PT. It's been unfortunate that he hasn't been getting his. He's probably gonna play because Eric Garcia will most likely start at right back. Actually, no, I lied. I saw in a tweet. ¿Dónde está el tweet? El tweet. ¿Dónde está? That Araujo might be our starting right back because obviously Koundé is out and we need height. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The reason why we've been getting cooked recently, as you saw, Real Madrid scored 2 goals against us from set pieces. Obviously, one of them was a free kick, so it doesn't count. But from corners, we conceded to João scoring that one corner. And we also conceded from 2 corners against Inter. One was the Acherby header into the Dumfries scissor kick, and then the other one was just a straight Dumfries header off of Danny Gold. You feel what I'm saying? So we need height. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All their center backs are like 6'4 plus. They got Bastoni, Acherby, and Bisek back there. So we need some height back there. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So it would be nice to see Araujo start at right back. But either than that, I want to see my boy Hector Fort in the lineup, you know what I'm saying? So we could rest Eric Garcia because he might have to play regardless. You never know, we might need a switch. We might have to put, Araujo center back, Eric Garcia right back, and Inigo at left back when Gerard Martin drops his 12th stinker of the fucking year. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said this shit before in the first video where I talked about Barca versus Madrid in my first preview. I literally said, I don't like hating on players, you know what I mean? I don't like hating on our players. I like to give people grace. I like to give people a chance to shine. You know what I mean? I don't like hating on our players. But Gerard Martin, he just disappoints me time and time and time again. And sometimes you just gotta be honest. I'm an honest nigga. I can only lie when it comes to snitching. I gotta be honest, Gerard Martin. I don't like the way you play, gang. You know what I mean? You are Noah Balde. And I'm not expecting you to be Balde because Balde is one of the best left backs in the world. You know what I mean? So I'm not expecting you to be Balde. And I'd be very happy if Balde is back for the second leg so I don't have to see you on the pitch no more, gang. And I really hope he stays healthy because I don't want to see you ever again. I'm just being honest. I'm an honest nigga. I can only lie when it comes to snitching. Your defense isn't the worst, but it's just you're not that fast. So when you're playing up with our high line and then they go on the counterattack, it's a little simple. Like Spiritual So say, that nigga back on Twitch. Shout out So. So I'm saying it gets very simple for them to attack that right side. So, and going forward, you don't really, it's like, like I said about Odegaard the other day, it's like, yes, give us nothing. Yes, do nothing. Because the thing with Gerard Martin is he can't play any good passes forward. He can't really get in no space like how Balde does. He doesn't really create space for Rafinha to cook. He doesn't provide good crosses. And again, we're not really a cross-dominant team because we don't have the height for crosses. And every time he gets the ball, he just passes it back to Pedrino. That's all I notice. He gets the ball, and he just plays a simple pass into the midfield because, don't do nothing forward. On some Martin Odegaard, pass to Saka, Gerard Martin passes to fucking Pedri. You know what I mean? Pedri plays on that left CDM role. So that's what it looks like for me. So I don't want to see that guy on my team no more. Balde, I miss you. But you know who I did miss that's back? My boy, Christensen. You know what I mean? He came back the other day, and, he looked decent. Now, if you watch Barca during, 22-23, you know about that back, where we kept all them clean sheets. Ter Statue in goal. It was Balde, Araujo, Christensen, and Koundé. And they were just wilding back there, you know what I mean? It wasn't as much. It wasn't as dominant going forward, but we did have, that system where we kept a lot of clean sheets. So I would like to see my boy Christensen, going to work, going crazy. Ansucito is looking to be on the left flank for us, So we might be seeing Ansucito on that left. I would love to see that. We get my boy Gavi also in the midfield. But the thing is, Gavi apparently is on a yellow, and if he gets a yellow, he's suspended for the El Clasico match. And I like Gavi in El Clasico because he just provides maximum head loss. He's really one of them, So I would like to see Gavi on the pitch for El Clasico. Hopefully he don't get a yellow. But again, this is Valladolid. They are getting relegated. They are shit. So there's no reason why we should struggle against them. But again, this is a new lineup of players that have not played in a while. So I don't know what to expect from them. Pau Victor. Hopefully, this is what I want to see, genuinely. I want to see, in my eyes, Gerard Martin, Hector Fort, Christensen Araujo, If we have to play De Jong, I guess, I would prefer not to, but we may have to. Pablo Gaviera. I want to see Pablo Torres, Ansu Fati, Pau Victor up front, and then who could go on the right? We don't have anyone to go on the right. Fuck. See, that's the thing. I be trying to think, and it's like, damn, where are we going to, certain players isn't going, you mean? So who the fuck would we play? I don't know, but some sort of lineup like this. I mean, Ansu Fati can't play on the right, though. That's a thing. Damn. Well, maybe we put Ferran on the right, but I don't want Ferran to play. I genuinely don't want Ferran to play because he's our last hope for Lewandowski's position. And if he gets injured, I'm going to cry. Because you got to realize, these guys are getting relegated. They have nothing to fight for. So, But, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. We should be able to win this game very easily. And then what are our fixtures going forward? Valladolid. Then we play Inter. This is literally a final. And then we play Real Madrid, which is also a final. Real Madrid is very stretched in, so I'm not really worried about them. Rudiger is injured and he's suspended, so double whammy. Alaba's out. Yeah, Alaba needs to retire. I'm going to keep it. I mean, Alaba, you're a very injury prone, bro. You got to let that shit go. What that boy Jimmy Carragher say? Leave the football before the football leaves you. Yeah, bro. Take a page, Alaba. You him though, bro, but you feel me? Right, that shit up, son. So yeah, this should be. I mean, honestly, on the attack, I'm kind of scared of Real Madrid, obviously, because it's still Real Madrid and they have great individual players. They don't really play cohesive football, but they have some of the best players in the world. Vinny, Mbappe. Hopefully, Arda Güler starts on the right side instead of Rodrigo, because I like Rodrigo, but he's been showing his Indian side a little lately. He might have to sit the game out. I want to see Arda Güler cook, or maybe even Endrick. Fuck it, I don't know. I just want to see something. Make this shit exciting because we kind of own you guys, and we're playing you at home. I just generally don't see a way where we lose. But Jules Koundé is out, so the left side is going to be a little extra vulnerable. Hopefully Eric Garcia or Araujo can step up in that position. I will be also hate watching Inter. This game is going to be simultaneous, as our game is going. They're playing away, Hellas Verona. This team is 15th or some shit? Yeah, 15th in the table. So, nothing to really worry about. Yeah, it looks like they might choke the league, bro. They are still behind Napoli. When's Napoli's next game? Napoli plays tomorrow, so I don't know, man. And, Lauti is out. They're saying Lauti's out for 10 days, which is unfortunate. I hate to see injuries on players, but, shit. It is what it is, man. We might have a better chance. And hopefully we could see some promise in this Valladolid game, even though it is Valladolid and, it's not really much to go off of. But maybe we could see some players that, might shine and be able to show us a little some. You feel what I'm saying? So we could see, maybe we can make some rotations against Inter. I would really like to see some height, though, hopefully. Because, yeah, I just didn't like how we concede from set pieces. Apparently, they were saying Hansi Flick was probably, working on certain shit that we need to work on in training, especially set pieces. So hopefully, yeah, that could get sorted out. But I did see this. Pedri is apparently starting. I don't like this. I'm going to be honest. Out of all players that we have, if there was anyone that I didn't want to see start, it is Pedrino. Because I know he did have injury troubles in his past. And, you know, we just don't need you right now. But, you know, he is our controller. He does control tempos of the game. So, I mean, I can understand why they want to put him out there, but I don't like this. Because if he gets hurt, I'm going to be hurt. If Pedri loses his fucking knee, I'm cutting my leg off. That's how I feel about Pedrino. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, you know, he stays safe. Lamine hit 100 matches, and they started slapping him. He started flipping niggas off. I like this. I saved this picture. I fuck with this, Lamine. Apparently, we're trying to sign Jonathan Tah. I guess he's really good for Leverkusen, but I saw that Xabi Alonso is going to Real Madrid, and he might try to take him with him, which would be a great idea because Real Madrid needs center backs. And I saw a video pretty much saying that Real Madrid low-key might be broke. That would be insane to find out because, you know, it is Real Madrid. And, you know, they kind of big dicked it for Mbappe, and I don't know if it's paying off, you know. Mbappe has had a great season, one of the greatest debut seasons in Real Madrid history, but getting knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, losing the league, that's not okay for Real Madrid standards. So I don't know. Maybe somebody got to go. I saw they were saying Rodrigo might have to get the fuck on. Shit, Rodrigo, you my man, bro, but I don't know, gang. But yeah, I would like to see a Rojo right back for that game because we need some height on set pieces. Hansi Flick said Balde and Levy we have to see. You know, they're trying to see him. Casado, my boy Casado, been back in training. You know what I mean? Back training with the boys. Look at my dog. Look. Yeah. My boy Casado, La Masia Demon, might be back, which would be nice, you know? It would be nice to have more options on the bench, you know? I'm sorry, Casado, you're not making it to the starting lineup. I love you, though. You my man, bro, but you're not making it to the starting lineup game. No, right now. I don't know who the fuck this is, but apparently, what is he? He is an ATM attacking midfielder. See, I knew that. Come on, bro. You're locking. You know, attacking midfielder. So, you know, we got some new players in training that, you know, might be coming up from different squads. Apparently, this guy, I don't know who the fuck this is. You feel me? I'm not too familiar with La Masia. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really pay attention. You know, I don't know these young guys, but apparently they play for Barcelona Athletic, and apparently they're not bad. So, you know, that would be nice to see some of those players coming up. Let's see, who's in this lineup? That would be nice to learn, actually. Barcelona Athletic. Let's learn about some Barcelona players. Oh wait, I could just go on FootMob. Actually better. I'll be going on ESPN to find shit out, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like ESPN. The way they show the lineups, it just don't hit. Barcelona Athletic. No way they don't have it on here. There it is. Oh, Barca Athletic. My fault. My fault, Ginger. Damn, bro. Did I say y'all could lose? The fuck? Don't get me tight, bro. Lock in. Then we can't get a lineup game? What the fuck? They're getting relegated? I'm scissoring you. No way our B team is getting relegated. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? She want to eat my lingo. Hold up. What the fuck? See. Oh, never mind. I was trying to see if I could scout some players for the future, but y'all niggas suck. It's okay, though. I love y'all. But, yeah, we also had this Landy Fare. He's a left back. Be serious. Oh wait, didn't he play with Lamine in him? I actually seen a picture of him with Lamine and Kubarsi, and yeah, this is him right there, y'all. This is a tall ass left back. Or I don't know if he kept the height. I know Bernal is like 6'3" now. Maybe Bernal was just short back then. How tall is he? Oh, he's only 5'10". Damn, that nigga Bernal had the crazy growth spurt. What the fuck? Move. But yeah, apparently he was a left back. So I mean, shit, we might need you, gang. Your little 5'10" ass. We might need you, my heart, because word, bro. It's getting nasty on that left side. So, yeah, we got some boys coming up that might be able to help. But, yeah, we do need major rotations, and hopefully a lot of the players can come back. Apparently, Casado only did a part of the training. He didn't, you know, train the full time. So, we're going to assess how my boy Casado looking. And he might be back. But, anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for the preview. Tomorrow should be a free win. If we lose this game, I'm going to lose my mind. We might as well lose in the Champions League. We might as well forfeit because I don't even. If we can't get the treble, I don't want nothing. But yeah, tomorrow will be a watch party. You know, I'm just ready to kind of just scout. You know, like that's how I feel tomorrow is. Like tomorrow is one of those games where you're just gonna watch just to see, like, who could surprise me, who could show me a little something, so we could see, maybe some depth. It could get into the rotations for future games and shit. Because we, like I said, we are picking up some injuries, so we might need some big players to step up. So we're going to see what happens, man. But that's it for this video. Tomorrow will be a watch party. Or damn near today. It's about to be 12. So, shit. Today will be a watch party. We will be there. Hate watching Inter and watching Barcelona get one step closer to winning this league. Vamos!